Hi guys, it's Ash. Welcome to my YouTube. I don't usually film horizontally, so this is a little strange, but I'll get used to it again. Starting off, we're going to be talking about why this is happening and what is going to be changing. If you looked at my old videos, I have been doing YouTube since I was about probably 13 years old, and I've been filming videos since I was 12. I used to be a YouTube addict. This account used to be called Great Skits, GR8 Skits, which is a crazy thing for me to put out there, but we used to have merch, we used to make skits. It was me, my cousins, and my friends, and we always did little fun videos. 90% of them are privated, but I did allow a few of them to still be out there. If you guys are interested in watching those, you don't have to, trust me. Anyway, I used to be a YouTuber. I used to do this all the time. I used to go into stores, vlogging. I did it all. So I'm not foreign to YouTube. I have all of the tools that I need to become a YouTuber again. But yeah, I didn't think this day would come for a long time, to be honest. So getting right into it, we are not completely moving over to YouTube. I'm still going to be doing TikToks, but the thing is, YouTube is going to be my main thing. So like, instead of TikTok being my main thing, it's now going to be YouTube. The thing that's going to suck about all of this is that I'm gonna have to literally like do double of what I'm already doing. If you didn't know already, I have 2 other jobs besides TikTok. I'm literally up editing videos until like 3 in the morning. So I'm nonstop working all the time. I don't know how this is really gonna work for me with YouTube. I'm a little nervous because I'm gonna be doing so much extra work, but hopefully it will be good. So basically, I have a little bone to pick with TikTok. The reason why we are moving to TikTok, which I will be uploading all 53 parts of Buy Everything videos. So this will be where you find all the extended videos, and then on TikTok it will be where you find, it will probably be like 1 to 3 minute videos, just like chopping it all up, showing basically everything that we got without showing extras or like talking or anything like that. Yeah, kind of boring to me because I like to talk, and we all know this. So I'm not quitting YouTube. I will still do other videos, but for that big videos like Buy Everything videos, Funko Hunt videos, Character Quest videos, they're all going to be now on YouTube. Reason for that is because TikTok changed again. TikTok creator program is definitely something that a lot of people do not like. I was very happy with it in the beginning. I was making a good amount of money. I was fine with the amount of money I was making. I thought it was amazing. I was getting so excited. And as I progressed and as I gained more followers, it seemed like TikTok did everything in their power to get rid of me. It seemed like TikTok didn't want to pay me anymore because I was going to take more of their money because I was getting more views. So unfortunately, it came down to now what it is, and that is that TikTok's creator program is only counting views based on 2 things. 1, if you're a United States citizen or Canadian. Sometimes the Canadian works, but it's also a little less, or if you watch the entire video, which for me is really bad because you guys know I literally post 10 to 20 minute videos on TikTok. So for example, the Fillmore video that I did, Buy Everything Fillmore, it got over 1 million views, guys. I was so proud of that video. I was so happy with it. Over 100,000 likes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get enough money to do the Brother Bear video. This is gonna be great. No, I didn't. I only made $25 on the Fillmore video. Please like think about that for a second. 1 million views, 100,000 likes, and I only made $25. Now, for some people, maybe you think, oh, well, I don't really know what it usually would have been. To put into perspective, when I first had decided I was going to rebrand my TikTok and do the Buy Everything series, I was making the best money I've ever made on any social media. As it progressed, it went down and down and down and down. And not because I don't meet the qualifications, I'm not getting enough views, I don't have the originality or anything like that. Literally because of the people viewing my videos. So 36% of my audience is in the United Kingdom. 36% of my audience doesn't count as a real view, which I think is actually bananas. I think it's bananas because how are you going to say that? Out of 1 million people that watched me, you're telling me that only a small percentage of them was American, or they didn't watch the full video, so it doesn't count. Which in my opinion is also really not nice because, again, that video was 18 minutes long. If you watch 10 minutes of it, your view went down a percentage. So like, Before it would be like every 1,000 views you make $1. Now it's like, okay, every 1,000 views, like for my Fillmore video, every 1,000 views you only make, let's say, 60 cents. But if you are British, you'll make 0.02 cents. So yeah. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's just. Long story short, what I'm trying to say is I needed that money so that I could put more money into TikTok. I personally do not have enough money to be spending even $100 on each video. And I know everybody wants to see the content, and I love making the content, but again, if I'm not being paid even, I don't even have to make profit, but I'm also being put into complete debt. Like, that's the thing that I don't want people to get offended with me talking about money and stuff, is because, like, I am putting myself into debt. Then this morning, I was literally looking at my app, my TikTok studio, to see if I made any more money for Fillmore, and I noticed that it hadn't updated since 4/28. Today is May 8th. So for 17 videos, they did not show what I was making. So then I had to go into the app, and I saw my videos of how much I've been making. Literally cents, guys. Cents. C-E-N-T-S. Cents. I've been making only cents on videos. I don't even... It's just very frustrating to talk about. Literally cents. I'm making cents, guys, on my videos now. That is how bad it's gotten. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about how many views you get. It doesn't matter. It's just the amount of, I don't know. It's very frustrating. Again, I don't want to come off as a mean, awful person or whatever, but, like, guys, like, I'm very frustrated. All of this to say, we are moving on to bigger and better things. We are coming onto YouTube. You know why? Because YouTube apparently pays way better, and not for the shorts, but for the longer videos. And I always post long videos, so why not just post them to YouTube, right? So the only thing is, I'm not in the YouTube creator program. You have to have at least 4,000 views a month to be in the YouTube creator program. I'm nowhere near that. I'm 200 views. 200. So honestly, it's going to be me struggling and paying for a lot of videos and not getting anything in return until I start to make at least 4,000 views a month. So I am going to be uploading all 53 of my buy everything videos. I have that planned to do. I don't think I'll make a penny off of any of them on here. I think that's just going to help me hopefully build traction. I already did have 5,000 subscribers on here from Great Skits, and then unfortunately when I started posting new content on here in the last few months, I lost 400 of them. So that's not great. I'm trying to come back, but from now on we are going to be posting on here the long videos. I know a lot of you guys have said that you want to watch the long videos on YouTube anyway, so I'm hoping that, fingers crossed, I'm making the right decision. It's going to be a lot more work, but apparently how TikTok is every 1,000 views you get like 30 cents. It's like all over the place, 0.2 cents to 30 cents. YouTube is supposed to be 1,000 views is around $20 from what I looked up and what I researched. So, and that's once you're in the program though. So I don't know. If this doesn't work at all, honestly, that would be not fun. That would be not fun for me. But yeah. So hopefully I'm making the right decision. I hope you guys are excited to be on this YouTube journey with me. I am going to be making like specific YouTube videos just for YouTube to draw people's attention from TikTok onto YouTube. But mostly on here, I'm going to be doing a lot of like full videos instead of just the little snippets. We still are going to do Mystery Monday. We still are going to do Funko Friday. We still are going to do all of those good things. But yeah, that is what's going on. I'm just very, very upset. I'm very upset with TikTok, and every time that I go live, I get flagged for a restriction. If I'm showing my Funko collection, they restrict me because I'm showing my Funkos. I saw that they took away this girl's creator program entirely. She had $3,000 in her creator program, which, by the way, how are people even making $3,000 on TikTok? That's what I want to know, because I literally try my freaking hardest and I do not even make close to that. On top of that, they took away my Buy Everything My Melody video that had over 1 million views. They took that away. They just shut it down. I have no way of getting it back. It's hard to communicate with TikTok. You can't literally get a hold of anybody. You have to go, it's just, I could literally keep going on and on and on. It's very frustrating, but all of that to say, we're doing TikTok, we're doing Patreon, we're doing YouTube. And that is the next chapter for everything. And I really, 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 really hope that I don't regret this. I don't want to start posting shorter videos on TikTok and then they just plummet and I make absolutely no money. I would rather make $20 than nothing, obviously. But yeah, I hope this makes sense. I hope everybody understands where I'm coming from. I hope I don't sound petty or prissy or anything like that. I just am so fed up with TikTok snubbing me, taking down my videos, taking down my views. I'm literally shadow banned right now, by the way. I didn't say that either. I'm literally shadow banned. Like, actually, like, it's not showing my video on my page. So, shadow banned, TikTok live restrictions. They banned me from selling on the TikTok shop. For what? The whole thing is just very frustrating, very unfair, and I don't know how people are making so much money on TikTok. I've gotten the views, I've gotten the likes. It's just very inconsistent. So, oh, yeah, guys, that's my bone to pick with TikTok. But I am going to start posting on YouTube more, and I look forward to this. I've always wanted a YouTube plaque in my house. Fingers and toes crossed. I hope they do one for 10,000 followers because I will be eating that up. That will be in my house over my fireplace forever. But anyway, I literally could make no money on YouTube and just have you guys supporting me, and I think I would be fine. Like, I'm genuinely fine. A lot of the time on TikTok, I don't get upset at all when I don't make money because I love you guys so much and I'm not doing it for the money. But it's just very frustrating when they specifically change things to prevent you from making money. When they specifically shadow ban you and do sketchy things to take that away from you, that's when I start to have a problem with it. So yeah. I hope everybody understands where I'm coming from. I hope I don't sound crazy. I hope I don't sound like I'm greedy or anything like that. I always, even when I worked at Dollar General, I literally didn't care about the money. I only wanted to work because I wanted to hang out with people and organize. And I feel that's the same thing, that I like to work on TikTok so that I can make friends, talk to you guys, make content and fun videos, all of these things. I've always loved making content, literally since I had access to a camera. At 9 or 10 years old, I was always making videos. So it's just my passion, but at the same time, I want my passion to become my job. And if TikTok is playing games and trying to make sure that doesn't happen, I have to move somewhere better. That is why I'll be transitioning more onto YouTube. And again, I hope this doesn't bite me in the butt, because if I literally, I don't know. This could all blow up in my face and I could be making the wrong decision, but fingers and toes crossed. Even if if I just made enough money for half of what I spend on the videos, I would be way happier. It's just TikTok taking that away from me. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna stop going on about it. But anyway, golden hour. Anyway, guys, I'm about to go make a Funko Hunt video. I will see you on here and on TikTok. This is where I'm going to make the entire giant full-length Funko Hunt video. This is the first video of me rebranding my YouTube, I guess. So yeah, next video will be a giant Funko Hunt. Also, I'm sorry that I didn't post the cleaning part 2 video yet. I've been going through so much and I've had 5 million things to edit. So if you want extra things, make sure to head over to Patreon, Ashlyn Mason. And yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to say. And thank you all. If you watch this video and you watch the whole thing and you watch to the end, you mean every single bit of everything to me. You are literally amazing. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, everybody's support has been amazing. Everybody's kind words and comments has been amazing. And I could never ask for a better fan base, I guess you would say, or followers. I don't know what you would call yourselves, but I love you all. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed me just rambling on and on for this long. And I'll see you in the next one where we do a little Funko Hunt video. I love you all. I'll see you later. And what's next? Bye!